Hello, everyone, and welcome to Techeries. We have a fun show for you today, and we're interviewing Nerdhalla while KP sits there and dances to the game music.
You know what? It's so happy.
Yeah, but everybody, I'm Morgan, and this is my wonderful co-host, KP.
Hey guys! Now, before we bring Nerdhalla, let's give you guys a little background on her. She is a mini painter, and I don't mean small. I mean the little minis that you get for D&D. She runs a D&D campaign called Black Sheep, which I have guest starred in, which is awesome. You may have seen her play some cozy games from time to time on Twitch, and she is part of a podcast called More Than Dice. Nerdhalla is our streamer of the week in today's Inside the Streamer Studio.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Doing good. How
There
are
we
you?
go.
Sorry,
Good. Oh no, you're fine. I'm just happy to be inside.
in the warmth.
In the
For those
warm.
who don't know, Kate normally streams from her garage.
That's where your studio is, right? Like where you do all your
Yes,
painting and stuff?
we're just still in the process of insulating. So Midwest winter likes to, prevent me from streaming until I decided to move indoors where it's actually warm.
I feel that in my soul. This is why I'm trying to move away from the cold.
I mean, it did get cold down here.
Okay, listen.
Yes. It's raining today, so.
Good for you. I actually have sun today.
Well, that's good. I don't have any sun.
It's a whole change.
Ooh,
I haven't seen the sun in like a year.
Remember though, I grew up in the Midwest.
I know. I know. It's just fun to tease you.
I know.
Well, Nerdhalla
Midwest.
or Kate, as I'm sure
Yep.
chat's gonna hear us saying, we're really excited to have you here with us today. This is some of our favorite episodes, is being able to stream other, interview other fellow content creators. So yeah, it's always a good time. For anybody who doesn't know, we're gonna be diving into golf with friends, and gonna have a fun time. I will try to keep my competitiveness to a minimum.
She's not going to. What's gonna happen is she's gonna get so focused. I'm gonna ask all the questions like I do every time we do
Hey,
this.
now I did pretty good with ramp.
We need to have like a tally at the bottom that's like, how many questions did KP ask? How many questions did Morgan ask?
I'll be too focused to run that tally. Ain't gonna happen.
Exactly. And we'll
And
go.
how do I swear mid-answer?
That's okay.
Yeah. Oh man.
Before
So
we dive into the golf with friends, let's start
Mhm.
with the easiest question, as always. Nerd, what is your name?
Hi, I'm Kate, or Nerdhalla. I am a Midwest geek storyteller, streamer, painter, all around variety streamer. That's me.
love it. Love it.
Yes.
So do we want to dive into other questions, or do we want to dive into the game first? How do you want to do it today, KP?
We already have the game up, so if you want to switch to the game and then
I can do that.
push
Yep,
us
just-
into the game, we can begin asking her questions as we go.
All right, let's do this.
All right, I got it showing, so we can dive in.
All
So just while we're loading everybody, just wanted to let you know that when for our chat, as we're going to go through our number of interviews, questions, and then when we get down to the end of it, we're going to open up questions for you. So you guys will be able to ask Kate your own questions as well down the road. I am in here. I haven't played this game in forever.
No, normally I can hole in one this. Not Monster 3.
All right, so Kate, while we are relearning how to play this game, because yeah, that's where we're at.
And of course, we got the worms course.
Oh, mouse wheel
Oh,
up
okay.
and mouse wheel down to zoom in and out. Okay, hold the
Yep.
left mouse bumper. Got it.
and then push forward. So hold your left mouse down and then push forward to.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Like, God damn it. I
made
see.
it that far, guys. Okay, so tell us a little bit about your streamer name and the background behind it.
Oh man. So I've had the Nerdhalla name for quite a while back. It started when I used to work like small local Comic-Cons as an art vendor. I used to do like large scale perler bead art. Like on canvases and things like that. And I used to sell at the Cedar Rapids Comic-Con in Iowa back in the day. But the name had actually come from the nickname for a friend's apartment. And when they all moved out and that apartment was no longer a thing, I went, I'm taking the name, it's mine now. But it was originally Nerdhalla Valkyrie, because Valkyrie is a term for women in the comic book industry.
Gotcha.
So I shortened it to Nerdhalla, and I had a roommate who had nicknamed me Nerd a long time ago, to the point where I didn't respond to my own name. We were at a convention once, and he kept going, Kate, Nerd. So not only did I turn around, but so did like 50 other people.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's just the Nerdhalla. It is. There have been many stories as to what Nerdhalla actually is. If it is the Valhalla of nerds, is it where run into the ground overclocked PCs go to die? Like there's there have been many theories as to what Nerdhalla is, but it honestly just started off as the nickname for a friend's apartment.
I love that. Let's see. I need some power. I fucked up the jump.
In my favor.
You have to jump on this one, right?
You have to
We
fly.
do not have jump enabled.
Oh, okay.
But you get the rocket pack, and then you just hold the left mouse button down in order to activate it.
Oh. Well, I was holding the left mouse button.
There you go. Ping, ping, ping. Yeah.
Pinballed it.
Dumb. Anyway. So when did you start actually, like, getting into streaming and your content creation?
That about 2021, about a year or so into the pandemic. I actually started off doing cast epoxy resin, like earrings and dice boxes and things like that, which was fine over the summer and the warm months because you could open up windows and ventilate. However, during winter is when I ended up switching to mini painting because it was safer.
No.
And something I could do during winter, and it just stuck. I discovered the mini painting community on Twitch and have never looked back. There are absolutely wonderful people. I've made so many friends streaming and mini painting and like you lovely people. And yeah, started doing D&D a little while after that, streaming my Tribe of Idiots campaign for about 2 years, and then now we're running Black Sheep.
Very nice, very nice. I love that.
Yeah. Morgan, can you bump her up a little bit? She's a little quiet.
Absolutely.
Ram, thank you for the hydrate.
Sorry to see Discord over you.
No worries.
All right. Let me also bring down the game audio. I feel like the game audio can be pretty loud sometimes, which I've been trying to find the sweet spot for this game, but I feel like every map is different in terms of its noises.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or I can just go on an adventure and knock myself out of...
There we go.
Oh, it's the... I forgot about... There's the air currents that will knock you backwards.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I forgot those are a thing on some of the maps.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I just was like, no, I don't want to be on this map. Bye.
I have launched myself out of this map so many times. Or launched myself backwards.
Oh, I'm kind of cool as well. Apparently I'm
Motherfucker!
tired too. Man. Hello there, Wolf. How you doing today?
Hi, D! Yeah, D. Stupid. I hate this. Let's keep playing.
Facts.
Just keep
Golf,
going.
golf
it's
with
fine.
friends, where
I
where
can, I
friendships
can
and
boost
physics
myself
don't
more, guys.
matter.
Oh, if I
I
had a
can
little
boost
bit more power.
I can physically boost myself, so you're good.
No! It's fine. I haven't played this game, honestly, in like 3 years.
Man, I'm doing really well for the fact that I have not seen this before.
Okay, now I gotta remember what the trick to this one is, because this one is... Okay. No!
I don't know if that was the trick.
Maybe not.
Was that the trick?
Nope. I'm gonna launch myself into
No!
I'm just going on an adventure into different parts of the map.
I'm like, where do we
Okay.
go?
There we go. Oh no, I didn't make it there. Okay, so there's a hole just to the right of those
Are you
pylons.
fucking kidding me?
I'm a secret golf with friends master. I don't know about that. I might be good at it. I don't know. I'm just trying. Oh, that's not gonna
No!
work.
I keep launching
went.
myself. Way too much power.
Just need like
There
a
we
little
go.
bit of power.
Hey. Okay, so if you can get it up and over that like hole in the rocks, there is a bridge on the other side that you can launch yourself onto.
Ah, gotcha.
What the fuck?
Nope, out of the map again.
Sorta did it.
Oh look, I found bananas. Those aren't supposed to be there.
Are you okay, Morgan?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, I think Morgan's competitive side is getting to her.
It's fine. I'm just gonna be like a par fucking whatever on this thing.
Yeah, once you hit 12 strokes, it immediately is just like, nope, you've run out. Here you go. Here's 14. But it was 12.
But you said 12. Oops.
Oh no,
Hit
there's only a few seconds left. I forgot this was time.
No.
Ah. Dang it, it gave me 14. I was at 5.
It's fine.
I got 10, so I'm
Whatever.
not that far behind. And Kitty's still in first. Oh, we're tied now.
Oh.
Oh man, oh man. Where is this one?
In the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Nope.
Okay.
You miss playing this game? Nice. What was your first mini that you did?
The first mini that I did was a catfolk, which is a snow leopard catfolk ranger for my Pathfinder campaign.
Ooh.
Actually, no, I take that back. It would technically be one I did for a class, which was a Reaper skeleton spearman.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Because the guy who ran my Pathfinder campaign was teaching mini painting classes at the local game store. And I was like, Steve, teach me your ways. And so all I had painted like 3 minis. I painted
There we
my
go.
character, my husband's character, and then a secondary character of mine. And that was all I did for like 10 years.
Wow.
And those were the only minis I had painted, other than my little spearman. And then I ended up pulling out, like, I think a little, like, dwarf or gnome wizard that I had bought and never touched for years, and that was what I ended up painting for the first time on stream.
Nice.
Then I discovered the crippling plastic addiction of 3D printed resin minis, and yeah, plastic crack is real. The addiction is real. It's expensive, but it's glorious because you can get pretty much anything you ever wanted. The first resin mini I ever painted, I decided to go full tilt and paint an entire Baba Yaga house.
Ooh,
Wow.
oh, come on. Sorry.
You're fine, you're fine.
Do you have any tips for anybody? Because funny enough, I actually have a resin printer that I'm trying to get power set up for in my garage. Do you have anybody who wants to get into like I guess 3D printing to make their own miniatures?
Oh man, I am unfortunately not the person to ask. I have never printed my own mini. I pay the people who know better what they're doing to do that.
Fair. That's fair.
Oh, I'm coming all the way back to the bottom. All right, let's get exploded. It's the holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Okay.
No! And here we go again.
Bye, Kate.
Bye. And there goes the bee. Into the water.
I love how every time this thing comes down, it goes, hallelujah. I'm like, what?
Yep. No!
Did it in 5. Hell yeah.
I'm just getting launched in different directions off the map every time. Alright. There we go.
Don't do you little slut! No!
Bye, Morgan.
Bye!
I was on stroke 3. It was gonna be glorious.
Hey, at least it put you back there. Because you got one the map.
Go away, little bomb.
There you go.
Stop it!
Don't fall off the side, don't. Oh!
We're both like, no!
Dumb. What number are we on?
No clue.
Well, we haven't done anything about her video games. We've been just talking about minis. Unless you have more questions about minis.
I'm sure I will as time goes on.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess my answer to your question about somebody getting into mini printing, do your research. Talk to people who know what they're doing to make sure that, how did I do that? Yeah, just make sure that you've got everything to set up, because it's not just printing, you also have to have a curing station, a washing station, and all that kind of stuff. You need to learn how to use slicers, to make sure that your stuff has the right support and is hollowed, so you don't have exploding minis and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of calibrations involved.
Yeah, there is a
more
lot.
so than
That should have been it. Yeah. There we go. I'm at least on par.
Whee!
So, we also know that you play some cozy games on stream. It's not just painting and D&D. For that side of it all, though, for your gaming side of it, first things first, what is your favorite cozy game that you've streamed?
Right now, oh man, that I've streamed, it's definitely a toss-up between Palia and Animal Crossing. Animal
Okay.
Crossing got me through the pandemic.
Got me through the pandemic. I hear that.
Yeah. And I obsessively would redesign my island every few months.
I
I would
love
just
it.
would just pick a new theme and be like, yes, this will be glorious. And then I'd be like, no, now I need to do this. And I would completely just level
No.
my island and start from scratch.
Nice.
The last theme, let's see, my favorite theme that I ever did, I think, was my Tim Burton, where I had a house on a hill that I tried to make look like the Beetlejuice house, and then every room was a
Cool.
different Tim Burton movie.
Oh, nice.
And then I did a Studio Ghibli island for a little while. And my last one was weird Barbie theme. So everything was like mismatch pink.
Nice. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. So,
But Palea is my current obsession.
okay.
In terms of all the decorating and everything like that.
I do love me a good Palia.
Yeah, until they come out with a new Animal Crossing, but I don't know that I want to get a new Switch in order to play it. If it's available for the current Switch, I'm good.
That is fair. That is very fair. So,
ooh, wow, the scores are real close now.
when did you actually start playing video games? Do you have like an age range or like a childhood bit for it?
I was okay. So I'm going to show my age here a bit. As I get exploded by a sheep.
Damn sheep.
Yeah. I was an arcade kid back in the 90s. I was
nice.
not
Very
allowed
nice.
as a child with ADHD, my parents were like, nope, you're not allowed to own a game system until you've graduated high school, because that's all you'll do otherwise. So I primarily played either arcade games or I played occasionally like Tetris or something on my Mac. My 95 Power Mac back in the day. Okay, sheep, you need to quit blowing me up, seriously. But like my first like real quote unquote video game that I played aside from like Tetris or Solitaire
Sorry,
was the old Myst and Riven games.
Oh, yeah.
So I was very, very, very much into puzzle games early on. Dan would be proud.
So I personally did not like Myst because it like wigged me out. And I know it was
That's
a
valid.
puzzle, but it like
But the
wigged me
setting.
the fuck out.
Yeah. I also played a lot of Civilization 3.
Oh, Civilization 3 was fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I played a lot of Civ 3.
Civ is good. I like Civ.
In terms, let's see, what was the first game I ever played on console? Probably Mario Kart or Mario 64.
Okay.
In college, though, Perfect Dark became, which was real similar to like GoldenEye. And my character was always your mom. So you've been killed by your mom. That was the running joke. That and Smash Bros. Like those were the three big games that I played a lot. Probably a little bit of Mortal Kombat in there somewhere. But the first console that I ever owned. Why am I going backwards?
I don't know.
The first
That's a great question.
The first consoles that I owned was
Are you kidding me?
And a PS1. So I played a lot of like Spyro, and classic N64 games. Then I just started buying retro systems after that. Well, quote unquote retro. I got like a Sega Dreamcast and a GameCube, and I would just play around with different consoles for years. I hardly, like these days, I hardly play any console. I've become such a PC gamer that Steam has everything, and I am much better on a keyboard and mouse than I will ever be on a controller.
That's fair.
But let's see, how old was I when I started going to the arcade? 16, 15, 16?
That just
When I
wrecked
got my
me.
first job. Oh, we
Great, guys. We all did great.
Fantastic.
14's all around. Good job, everyone.
Time to get launched.
Dang it. I started off strong, man.
No! Yeah, my older brother at one point had an SNES or no, not Super Nintendo, just a regular Nintendo, just an NES system, and we played like Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers.
Nice.
But
The
that was
original Duck Hunt before it was a horror game.
I played a lot of Duck Hunt. I liked Duck Hunt a lot.
That dog snickering at you though, that would incite so much rage. So much rage.
I feel that. I feel that in my soul.
Have you guys seen the remake though, where it's actually a horror game?
No, I
No.
haven't. I
Watch
haven't.
it. Definitely watch it. It's hilarious. I'm like,
Noted,
damn, this is
noted.
great. I wish this thing was like this in real.
Oh no, Kitty, you're up against that wall.
I know, I can't do it. I'm just like,
I believe
Nope.
I can fly.
I can't get the right angle.
You're at least might need to like
Funny
push it
angle.
over.
It's directly behind you.
Yeah, you might want to go a little bit
angle.
to the right.
But if I go to the right, it's gonna veer me that way. So like, there's no
Yeah.
point.
And you're out of
Angling.
strokes.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh, okay,
With
okay.
5 seconds left.
Yeah, it's all right.
Morgan in the lead now.
Woo!
All right, I'm not here to win. I'm just having fun.
Oh yeah. I love how it just changes whoever's in the lead, like depending on how terrible the hole is.
Okay. So let me go ahead.
Oh, you dog! You said it.
Oh no, I did launch myself backwards. Oh, good job. Good job.
Good job. Good job. So, what got you into streaming? Like, how did you get your start on all of that? Besides, mini painting and all that. Like, what made you go, this is what I want to do?
It was something I'd kind of been interested in for a while, but didn't really know how to get started. And I started watching Twitch, and a couple of streamers kept encouraging me to start doing it myself.
Oh, I almost had it.
And so I just decided one day to make do with what I had at the time. Let's see how many times I can run into this statue. This is great. And I think it was also just a chance at social connection, but Dan was definitely one of the big proponents of encouraging me to stream early on. And was probably the first follower I ever had.
Oh, cute.
Nice.
Yeah. So, because I remember talking to him about it, because he was like one of the few streamers that I actually knew. And yeah, started with the art stuff. It just kind of slowly evolved from there, eventually getting better equipment,
Oh, God. Here goes
and
my
being a
lead.
more established brand,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like deciding what I wanted to do with the stream.
What the fuck game?
Dude, these flying ones are gonna be the death of me.
These are awful. These are absolutely awful.
Oh, now I'm back at the beginning. Good job, nerd. Hi, kitty.
Hello. Hope you enjoy your time here with me.
Oh, and I failed. What? What?
Oh, just ran out of juice. Oh.
No! So I thought I made it all the way back last time, and then I just kind of plinkoed myself back down to where I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get us launched onto the top now. Alright. And whoop. And boink.
You motherfucker! I swear to God!
No!
You wanna know how bad we are at this? Just keep watching, guys. We're doing amazing.
How am I allowed to be here? Where do I even go? What the
Pro tip, don't miss. Thanks, Stan. Thanks.
I don't even have anywhere to go.
I'm gonna run out of steam by the end of this. Oh!
Morgan's just gonna
Yes!
keep losing her shit. It's fine.
Yes, I
I
made it
swear to
where
God, if
the
it puts me right back where I was. I can't do anything. There's nowhere I can go.
Oh no, I ran out of time!
Wait, how did you push me backwards? I went through the thing. Oh well. 14 all around.
Thanks, Dan. I appreciate you enjoying my pain.
So what's your favorite part of live streaming and why?
Probably just interacting with the community, because like I said, I've met so many amazing people that it's just a joy to hang out and have casual time. And why did I do that? Oh, nope, I'm off the map entirely and blowing things up. Good job, nerd. But yeah, just getting to spend time and interact with people all over the place. Like, you don't have to be in the same room to do things. Like,
I feel that.
for example, Grim in France hangs out with us to play D&D at like 3:30 in the morning. But it's like 7 p.m. for the rest of
Right.
But yeah, the no matter where you are, just a place to connect and hang out. I'm never gonna get off this map.
I live here forever now. This is my new home.
Exactly.
Okay.
Nope. All right. Yep. There's another pit. Nope. Not quite. Less power.
Oh, I didn't realize there was two. I thought there was
Yep.
only one.
Yep. There's a second one, and I keep launching myself into the second pit. All right. I've got one shot left. Can I do this? Nope.
I think I gotta go like
I put myself a foot from the hole. There we go.
2.5. 2.5. That's the goal.
Yes,
2.5.
Schadenfreude, Dan. Schadenfreude.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about D&D.
Okay.
So, what was your first D&D campaign, either as a player or as a DM?
Are we talking RPGs or D&D specific?
D&D specific.
Okay. My first character was Nylora, who you have met a variant of. She was a homebrew wild magic wizard that I gave way too high of a constitution, so I never triggered the wild magic. And since she was raised by mercenaries, her solution to most things was to punch it. So I was in a magic school campaign playing a wizard that punches things. So I was basically Mashley magic and muscles.
Yes! Fucking love Mashal.
Mashal, thank you.
Mashal's the shit.
Rovin's business partner. Hello, Tony.
Hi, Tiffany. So yeah, I was in a magic school campaign for a while. It was we were what was our setting? I cannot for the life of me remember the setting. This was like almost 10 years ago. It was quite a while. But I was playing with a group of folks that I met
No
through World.
kitty.
I signed up for a campaign, and I've remained friends with some of those folks ever since.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, and still continue to play. I refer to them as my international group because like we had people in Russia, the Netherlands, Denmark, the UK, Hawaii, California, me in the Midwest. Like we had people all over the place. We had a 12-hour difference between our DM and one of the players just because of time zones.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, like one of them would start at 8 p.m. and the other would start at 8 a.m.
That's insane.
Yeah. Ooh, I got a blue life raft floaty.
I got a top hat.
Ooh. How dapper. So yeah, that was my first campaign, and then I started watching campaign 2 of Critical Role, which was my introduction to that, and I discovered 5th edition D&D and decided, you know what? I want to teach myself how to run the game or how to play the game by running it. So I invited a bunch of other DMs that had played various editions, some 5th, some of them it was their first player characters because they were forever DMs, and started running a published module, and a few years later started doing homebrew and haven't looked back.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Shall we
talk to
play
us
another
about
map?
so Black Sheep, which I know I have made an appearance in.
Yeah.
Who
As
knows if
as
I'll
our
be back?
delightful Dryad Archfey, Lumina.
Yeah, we'll see if she comes back. That's up to you. That's not my choice.
Oh, she will. She will. There's just some other things need to happen first.
Gotcha. So talk to us a little bit about Black Sheep, how it started, a little bit about the campaign and how people can because I know you can follow it along with it and
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. So a little, synopsis us.
So it started. I started world building Etheria during the pandemic because it was the only thing I could do to keep myself sane during quarantine. That and Animal Crossing.
That's fair.
But I started world building, and like I had watched a thing about like how to draw maps, and it was like literally just throwing beams down on a sheet of paper and then tracing around them to get the shapes.
Yep.
And I had created this world, ended up running like part of a campaign
Sorry.
in that setting.
What a fun.
But I had started it with the world had. Did you just get a hole in one?
Yeah, her and I both got hole in ones.
Oh, I'm still in the. I thought I went. I went in the hole. I thought I had gotten it. Good job, nerd. Good job. Slow clap. Slow clap.
Did you just get a hole in one? I like what Dan said. He goes, Dustin flinches multiple dimensions away from the mention of bottles return. I was like, bottles? He meant kitties return, but he wrote bottles return.
That's hysterical.
Dan, are you doing okay over there?
Oh, don't worry. I've been casting Traumaturgy on Dan and Grim.
Perfect.
But the Black Sheep campaign came about because my original campaign set in this world was set. So there was a cataclysmic event that happened called the Shattering, where the world literally was shattered.
Okay.
And my first campaign started on the bicentennial of that event. So Black Sheep, I decided to go, what about the years leading up to that event? What about before the Shattering? What was the world like then? And that's where the Black Sheep came in. And magic was illegal to anyone that wasn't of noble birth or working directly for the crown, kind of a thing. And the Black Sheep were the like underground magic user resistance working against the crown. Did you get
Both of us again! Let's go! I just needed a warm-up, guys.
Yeah, as I ping myself backwards. Good job, nerd. I
See,
guess.
this is what we're saying. This makes it fun because we can focus on the game and listen to what you're saying, and you have to think about what you're saying.
I have to try and talk at the same time.
It's right. Just remember, we're here.
Yeah, so the Black Sheep campaign initially started as 2 campaigns, the Shepherds and the Black Sheep. The Shepherds were the basically Judge Dredd police, magic police working for the crown, and the Black Sheep were the underground magic user resistance. Well, unfortunately, the Shepherds campaign got cut short for various reasons, but Black Sheep are still going strong. It has gone in a direction I didn't fully expect, but my co-DM and I have been having an amazing time working with our players and guest NPCs, just bringing this world to life and seeing what kind of chaos we can ensue.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, for example, Dan's character, Dustin, is a human fighter. He wanted the blankest slate possible coming into this campaign. And it'll be real interesting to see what happens to him before the end of the campaign.
There's been a lot of trauma with his character.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I do know this.
Just a bit. The government cast gatekeeping. Yeah, just a little bit.
Hi, I'm Sasha. Sasha, what'd you do?
Hi, I'm Sasha.
So, pretty much that's how that whole conversation went.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, or like on the opposite side, so we've got Dustin, who's the super blank slate. Then we've got Grin's character, Aldren, who has this entire backstory with all these connected NPCs. Did you?
I did.
I'm not competitive. No.
I'm just playing the game. I don't even know how I did it.
That was my worst one yet. Darn.
Oh.
So yeah, or should I say, I guess the antithesis to Dan's character would really be Arapsis with the almost 40-page backstory that has because
so Rapsis pulled a kitty because my one character in Morgan's campaign, Son of a Crit, is like 40 pages. It's like, Morgan, would you like this book? There you go. Oh, it's also not done yet, but here's the book.
I mean, I love that. I love that type of stuff though, because like it allows me as somebody who like, for me being a DM, I've been running my campaign for about a good, I want to say 6 years now, 5 or 6 years, and it's all completely homebrewed world, and I love really big backstories because it gives me new ideas to just pull and do more stuff with my world and create new things. So I love pulling in my players and being like, though this is my world, it's our world now. You're playing in it. Yeah. It is our world. You can help me develop it and grow it and make new areas I haven't thought of yet.
And that's one of the things I like to do with new campaigns is there is a module that you can use for any RPG, and it's called the Quiet Year, where you literally take your players and you throw them into a society and you're like, okay, here's a bunch of prompts. Answer the questions based on your characters and what they would do. Like, what exists in this world Oh, yep. Now I'm gonna get knocked back. All right. This is great. This is exactly what I wanted. Whee!
Okay.
Hi, Kitty. Yes. Okay. Sweep me. Yes.
Woo, I'm par.
And again. And again.
I did not do that right.
But it allows for the players to also have input on what exists in the world, so they feel
Yes.
more connected to it.
Yeah.
Oh, kitty.
Yeah.
I know, it's
Like,
okay.
yeah. Like what was for the Shepherds campaign when we were initially doing the Quiet Year, they're like, yeah, there's a pasta house that like we love to go hang out at, and it's called Spaghetti Joe's, and
It's
Love
called
it.
Spaghetti Joe's. I love that.
did you somehow clip through that bar?
I did. It's fine. I've taken a page out of Dan's book of just breaking games. It's fine.
Yeah, no, that tracks. That tracks. Dan does like to break games.
He does enjoy
I'm still
breaking
in the
games.
lead. It's okay.
He breaks
We're
stuff
doing
even when
fine.
we're not around.
Yeah. I mean, Dan's broken our podcast before.
Yeah, he has.
I believe it. So is
Aw.
Dan's new theme song break stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't break it until I showed up.
We know you break things. It's fine.
So what is your favorite thing that you have created for your world?
Oh man, can I talk about it?
If you can't talk about it, that is understandable.
I can
I
hint
know-
at it.
Okay.
I can hint at it. That would have to be the reason the world shatters. And that I had established early on, and I remember telling my co-DM and a couple of other people that weren't my players what that was, and they're like, "Oh, you're a horrible person. I'm gonna love to watch this happen. You are going to break people," and I'm like, "Yes, I will.
That's the point.
Roy." So yeah, the reason the cause of the cataclysm is something so incredibly simple, and I love that about it. It comes down to one moment
You motherfucker.
and one choice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, it's funny because there's this whole thing now in my campaign where I have a storyline where Vecna was coming back, and it like genuinely should have been like done forever ago, but due to like, you know, people leaving the campaign and then getting new players, things just got adjusted.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really funny because like
Kitty.
it has just became this storyline that has lasted, and now it's like just become so much bigger than like we initially thought it would. So it's just kind of one of those funny things like, oh yeah, you guys are level 19. This was initially planned to be dealt with and you were like level 8. And it's just interesting because I actually think with everything that's still left to happen in this campaign, we're going to end up doing like leveling past level 20 and do like a bunch of homebrew stuff for that.
I think that's what's going to end up happening in my campaign as well, because I don't know if I can get to the end of this campaign before they hit level 20. So I think this is going to end up being a 20 plus. This was meant to be an epic level campaign where they start at 1 and
Yep.
But now that there is an option for going above level 20 with the 2024 rules, I am quite excited for that.
Yeah, I think it's definitely an option we have to do on my campaign. With like, there's still major storylines. Like, so there was this like small storyline that, you know, for my thing, like one of the characters, sadly she had left my campaign, But her character had a mother who was actually like working with bringing back Vecna. And there's also cosmic forces that there were forces working with a Drow city in the Underdark that was putting like a shroud over a city that had fallen, and the queen who has inherited the reign of the city. There was like two kingdoms for this like just region. There was two, I guess, like courts, if you will. Hold on, I have 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
It's fine. She can talk 30 more seconds. We'll just wait until she gets 14 more strokes for no reason.
But yeah, there's this whole thing with like my campaign though, where it's like, you know, we had this all going on, and it wasn't supposed to be like a long-term thing, but now it's became very long-term. And now, but we still have a whole roost of dragons that they need to go kill. That's working with, that I get the main like one in charge of the roost is actually like a chosen dragon champion of Tiamat. And so that's a big thing. And because Rob, his character has beef with, oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I did that the first time.
Just wait for Morgan. It'll be fine.
So Rob's character has beef with Tiamat now because of her brother dying. Like, Rob wants to go kill Tiamat. So it's like, man, this is getting longer and longer, which is great. I love it. I love the campaign. It's just one of those things where it's funny to see how storylines that you don't expect to be long get so much longer.
Yeah. Or characters becoming BBEGs that you didn't expect.
Yeah, that too.
Because that definitely happened in my campaign. Oh, I guess I'm back at the beginning. Good job. Good job. Like, we're gonna end up having, like, no joke, like 3 BBEGs.
Let's go. Let's go. Hole in one. Oh. Hole in one. Yeah. Sorry.
I got a birdie. I'll take it. Come on, Kitty. You got this. Plot twist. The world shatters because Dan rolls too many nat 20s. Yeah, that also tracks. So, I decided partway into the campaign, you know, I messaged Dan. I'm like, so, what if Dustin discovered guns? What if Dustin became a gunslinger? And what happens the first time he shoots that thing? Nat 20.
Of course, of course.
Nat 20. Just I don't know if this is gonna work.
My husband
exploded the target.
It's really funny. My husband Dan plays a barbarian, and he is the first and only one of the campaign to finally get a hand mortar, because they have a crazy tabaxi tinkerer that Rob had made for a like a one-shot like mini thing that I did, and they ended up hiring him, and he just resides in his own pocket dimension in their keep, just experimenting on shit and making shit. And Dan's getting this. I literally now have where this tabaxi has made a hand mortar, but it has a safety now where you can change it into a one-shot mode or a burst shot mode, and Dan's just like, yes. So it's gonna be entertaining.
Oh man, so am I allowed to ask you guys a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is your favorite ridiculous magic item that you have ever given a player?
Oh, I can't answer that.
Hold on. I have to pull up D&D Beyond.
While you're looking that up, I'll tell you what mine was. A robe of summon bread that the player created a D20 table for what kind of bread they pulled out of the sleeve.
I love it.
And they used it all the time in the Tribe of Idiots campaign. There was just like, oh, here, have a tortilla, have a bagel, have a focaccia. But if you rolled a 1, it was soggy white bread.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Not the soggy bread.
I personally can't answer that because I've never done it. I've never given anybody anything. Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, so mine is not like in terms of. This isn't like necessarily my favorite in terms of what the item can do, but I think it's my favorite in terms of just like the pure enjoyment my player received from getting this item.
Okay.
And I did a Christmas one shot where players met Santa and learned that he is actually like a fae being, and and this is actually funny enough, the one that Rob made the crazy tinkering tabaxi for.
Ah.
I gave Rob, this tinkerer character, a Christmas light bulb grenade launcher. So it like I ended up like it was like I homebrewed it to where it had like the ball like it they could load different colored balls like bulbs, and the different bulbs had like different damage types, but then they'd also
Okay.
get like they get like a shatter like shrapnel damage from the bulbs like piercing you with glass and stuff. And it was just one of those things where Rob went full like his mode and just like enjoyed it. So it's my favorite due to like pure enjoyment, and it's that one is still talked to this day. So I think that it would have to be that one just off of the pure enjoyment my player got from it.
Nice.
I like how Latin goes. KP is the Nintendo of D&D. Take all the things, give nothing. That's not true. I just not have gotten to that point of giving them anything.
Ooh,
Listen.
Dan got a bottle of bees.
Oh no.
My campaign literally has only gone like 2 sessions.
It's true, and I've been in one of them. I'm
That's right.
How
I'm
did I
excited
do this
to.
the first time?
I know. I
You
need to
want
get
to
back into it.
slowly get onto the ramp so that it launches you. Don't
Yeah.
Thank
just
you.
tap yourself onto the.
You motherfucker.
Not like that though. Oh no!
Can
you
I?
ran out of
I was like, can you stop rolling me?
No.
The only time I did bad. What the hell? Bullshit.
Oh, this is too good. This is too good.
So
Longest D&D session y'all have been a part of? Probably five and a half hours.
how about you, Kitty?
I think the longest that I've gone has probably been like 3 hours
Okay. I
for just one session.
ran a 9-hour session 0.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Was it in person or online?
It was online. It was, virtual, and I think it was with Rob, and it was just intense. It was awesome. It was great. I've had many long sessions. I've had 8-hour sessions plenty of times. It's not something I do all the time because of fatigue, but yeah, I think the longest single session was like 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Dan, how long were our one-shots? The one-shots that we did, they weren't. I think they were like what, 3 hours?
I would love to do another one shot with Dan. I only got to be in like part of one.
Oh,
and
they
I
were
had
6.
no clue what was going on because I missed the entire first one.
I would like to do more one-shots also. I mean,
Yeah.
I like doing them because like you can either keep them going or you can just end them, but it's
Yeah.
getting somebody to be like, I want to do them. And I'm like, okay. No, not a week or a month-long sessions. No. The campaign can last for years, but or you could be like our one-shots that Morgan and I and Grim did with Dan, and we just said, nah, buddy, we keep going, thanks. And then he's like, okay.
6 hours, dang.
So do you get to play a lot, or are you just the forever DM?
I am not the forever DM. I started as a player and made sure that I was never the forever DM. At one point, I was involved in 5 or 6 campaigns.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a little on the redonkulous side. Not all of them were weekly. A couple of them were, but it was when I first started my Shepherd's campaign, so I was running 2 games and playing in like 4. Now I think I'm down to 3 and running 1. So D has a campaign, a homebrew campaign. I'm playing a dragonborn wild magic sorcerer who is anxiety incarnate. So one of the things I love doing with my characters is like focusing on a specific part of my personality with them. I yeeted myself well over the target. So like one of my early characters, Pink Eye, a goblin bard sorcerer that my goblin avatar is based on, was just my absolute chaos goblin. It started with D going, hey, if you play a goblin, I'll give you a bottomless bag of glitter they think is plague powder.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it was just an excuse to give me that magic item.
I love it.
I remember you telling me about this one. This one was fun.
My character for Rime of the Frost Maiden, Chad, who was actually connected to Dan's character, we were 2 parts of the same soul. But Chad was really like my sense of strength and like personal view on what justice is, because I was initially a like 17-year-old monk fresh out of the monastery trying to figure out what justice was in the world, and I ended up becoming like a Super Saiyan avatar of a god.
Hell yeah.
It was kind of crazy. I guess I'm getting yeeted everywhere. Whee!
And I said wee.
Holy cow. For reals?
And then now I've got Lemon, and Lemon is my anxiety. Lemon is 100% the persona of my anxiety, and I love him. I'm playing in a Daggerheart campaign, which is an RPG from the Critical Role folks, and I'm playing a Frogfolk bard, and that's just for fun silliness and just kind of exploring that game. Campaign. Oh, I was briefly. So I've had a couple of characters that I played with my friend Tara for her campaigns, and one of them was my first tiefling fighter, who she was just muscle dummy mommy vibes.
Nice.
Only to find out we ended the campaign right before Castle Ravenloft, only to discover that I'd been dating Stradania the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
As I was about to murder my fiance to become a vampire, because part of it was killing someone you love, and Tara's like, oh yeah, so you're gonna kill your brother, right? I'm like, no, I'm gonna kill my fiance. She's like, oh, okay. A year later, I find out, like, at the big reveal that my fiance was Strahd, and I'm like, what?
Damn.
Yeah, that was fun. And then my character that I was playing after that was actually, jokingly, my first horny character, because like people who meet me, they're like, yeah, you totally are you are horny bard incarnate. I'm like, am I really? No, I just give off those vibes, but I've never played a like raunchy character. So I decided my first paladin was going to be a satyr, paladin to a love goddess in the Feywild.
I love it.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Art, bitch. Okay.
Morgan, what you doing?
But that campaign
I don't
is
even
currently on. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just asking what he's doing.
How did you do that?
I don't even know.
Well, the other thing, Latin, is that my character lived by the rule of 3, which she uses as an excuse to have threesomes as often as possible. Ping. All right, let's just. Yep, too much power.
Come on.
Are you? That was dumb. That should have been
Here
over.
we go.
Oh, wee, wee.
There we go. Oh, just kidding.
How? I can't even see where my ball is going 90% of the time on this. I'll take a double bogey. That is acceptable. Oh, no,
Whee!
yeet.
I don't know where I'm gonna go. Somewhere though.
I'm pretty sure you just made like a star pattern.
Probably. Double bogey, I'll take it.
Oh, then Morgan right on the edge.
So, which number are we in for the top?
Oh,
Kitty?
we're just
You're asking
spitballing.
me?
Did we ask all those for 7? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Perfect. Did you want to dive into your favorite question?
Yes, we can dive into my favorite. We love these.
Bye.
All right, so every interview, we always do the 10 questions that were actually asked during Inside the Actor Studio. It was one of my favorite shows, so I absolutely love these. So let's dive in. Kate, what is your favorite word? She like immediately was just like, what? Broken brain.
Oh, man, I have to try and think of an actual word. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the one that I always had, and it's not in English, but I will tell you what it means, and it's not even like it's a completely innocent word, but it's fun to say. Is geöffnet, which means opened. It's past tense of open in German. It's geöffnet, but
I
it's
love
just.
that. I love that. So on the flip side of it then, what is your least favorite word?
Oh man. I don't know that I've ever thought about that before. What is my least favorite word? No.
That's fair. That's a good one. No is a good one.
Yup. Oh, I just got a hole in one. Maybe. Yes!
Okay, so we love asking these questions because, you know, we always have to preference with, we don't mean sexually. What turns you on?
Nerds! All the nerds! Bring on the nerds, the geeks,
No,
the
fuck off!
dweebs, the dorks. Give me the weirdos.
All them weirdos.
I
Okay,
could-
and what turns you
I-
off?
Intolerance.
Oh, okay. It's a good word, yeah. Oh, I didn't know where I had to go. Well, apparently I'm going everywhere.
Whee! Swear to God.
I'll take it. I got a par. I don't know what I did. I'm like, I'm in this bright light now.
Ooh, there we go. That's how I get back up to first. Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to get a hole in one.
Okay, so what is this one? Interesting.
You want to ask the next ones, Morgan? Or you want me to?
We're on 12, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what sound or noise do you love?
Cats purring.
That's a good one.
It's an ASMR I will frequently put on to help myself sleep.
I feel
you
that.
need to purr for me, kitty.
I fall asleep better for sure when Owen's like on me purring. So you know, it's, you know, the whole soothing bit that it has behind it.
Oh yeah, I had 5 years that I had to go without owning a cat, and that was what got me through because I'd always had cats growing up.
Mm.
I just watched you go through that, kitty.
Meow.
How did you go through a
So-
solid object?
What's-
Magic.
Magic.
What sound or
My
noise do
character?
you hate?
Cats
Escargot.
vomiting.
Cats vomiting. Oof.
And just animals puking anywhere in your house.
Fair. I feel that. It's not a fun
Because
noise.
you know you're either going to step in it and or have to clean it up. Ugh.
What the fuck?
What is your favorite curse word?
Son of a bitch!
Such a good one.
Or what the frack. It's kind of a 50-50. But yeah, son of a bitch is probably the most common one to come out of my mouth.
You want to ask the next one, Morgs?
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
I guess you decided you didn't want to play. You wanted to go off the.
No, I was.
It's
There's
like
another. There's an
going on
additional
an
hole.
adventure.
I was trying to see if I could do it. I went too hard. Okay, so the next one is, what profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
I would love to be a dance choreographer. That's what I wanted to be when I was younger. I was a ballerina. I took like jazz, tap, and a bunch of other styles growing up, and absolutely loved it. And like,
Too much power.
dream job, yeah, to be a dance choreographer for like music videos or movies or something like that.
I love that.
Stage.
That would be cool.
Are you kidding me?
That would
I
be really
swear
cool.
to. Yeah,
Bye, Morgan.
Whee! Bye, Morgan.
All right, this last one is always a fun one because it is a hypothetical. So, if
Mhm.
heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Here is your room full of kittens.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Here's a cuddle puddle of kittens.
I love it.
Enjoy.
I absolutely love it.
I love it. That's
All right,
fantastic.
now we're going to open up to people in chat. If you have a question for Kate, please type it in chat. We'll read it off, or she'll read it, depending how she feels, where
Yep.
she's mindset at. So, have fun. And Kate, if there's anything you want to ask us, feel free.
Oh man. What is happening? That is not a question to you.
Oh, okay.
Man. Ooh. Okay, if skill and cost were not an issue, what cosplay would you love to do?
Ooh, I would like to
Go ahead.
improve on my Harley Quinn
Nice.
cosplay.
Mine would be my hunter from Destiny.
Nice. Let's see, what would mine be? Oh, I always wanted to do a Valkyrie version of, like a traditional Valkyrie version of Wonder Woman.
Oh, I like that.
That'd be cool.
Surprise, Kitty didn't pick Lilith?
Lilith's not my favorite though. Like I love Lilith, but she's not my favorite Borderlands character.
Stupid rock. Who put you there?
Oh, I guess I was supposed to wait for it to go up, not. That's my bad.
Okay, if there was a ridiculous...
I don't know how I
What
made that
ridiculous character concept would you love to play in a D&D game?
happen.
So my character concept, I actually saw this. I sent it to you, Kate, because I thought it'd be really funny. Is I
Mhm.
would love to play a duo with someone where it's kind of like the Venom standpoint where I become like their psyche and I have to talk to them, but they can only hear me and they can't hear them. They can't, like, nobody else can hear me. So then the
Oh,
person
that's right. I
talking
remember
has
that.
to sit there and react to what I'm telling them. And I would love to do that with someone because I think it would be hilarious to do. And I just would want to be that person's psyche part and be like, no, don't
Nice.
you know that we're supposed to be actually saving the town? What do you mean we're supposed to be saving the town? Shut the fuck up. Or I just become like the manic part of it where I'm like, we need to burn the city down. No, we're not burning the city down. Stop it.
Murder.
But we need to murder everyone. I also would like to really play like a villain, like more of a villain person. I play a lot of like really good, like not goody two shoes, but I've noticed like a lot of characters I choose, I try to be like on the good side or like at least like neutral. And I really would like to play like a good villain in a campaign because I think that would
Yeah.
be really fun and it'd be challenging for myself.
I think my most challenging character was definitely playing Chad because it was the most serious character I'd ever played. Where I wasn't just a chaos goblin like I am IRL. No.
Not even Diablo Lilith? No, I wouldn't cosplay as Diablo Lilith. If I were to cosplay as a Diablo character, I would probably cosplay, maybe as my assassin. Which is basically like a rogue.
Okay. I screwed myself up on that one. That's cool.
Wee. Wee.
That took 8 strokes to get there. That should have been like 4.
Well, that's
I don't
bullshit.
even know where I'm going.
Um,
I'm being honest. I'm like, I don't even know where the hole is.
I don't even so like going back to like the character concept, like crazy character concept thing. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I think it'd be maybe really cool. And this could maybe work really well if I was like maybe a guest on another like DM's campaign too.
Mm-hmm.
Is being like a former like villain sidekick maybe. So I have like info for the characters, but like I'm also like I don't know if you ever seen like Renfield, the it's kind of like being like so yeah, my boss was really toxic and awful. And yeah, I just want out, guys.
The anti-hero. Yeah. I love that. Oh, man.
I
I
don't
think
even
what would be really fun is if we did a campaign based on Has Been Hotel, but it's just nothing but characters coming in. And
Oh, I'm so
you, like,
nifty. I call nifty.
but like you have like the main cast and then like the guest NPCs are just the people that show up to like stay.
no. Okay, good. Fuck off. The stupid map. That's a fun idea. I do like that idea a lot.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite ideas or concepts that I've heard, do you know the legend of Sir Barrington?
I do not.
Okay, so Sir Barrington was a bear that convinced people that he was a human and like ends up like getting past all of these like bluff checks to like convince the party that he was in fact a person like of noble of like that he was like nobility and just got stuck in wild shape or something like that, but he's actually a bear. Yeah, there's a whole internet meme about it where there's this like conversation and premise of Sir Barrington. I've got a mini of it, but or like the idea of a like raccoon wizard with a human familiar that where the raccoon gets carried around in like a baby Bjorn.
Oh, nice.
Nice, I like that. That's cute.
Yeah. But an animal pretending to be human instead of or humanoid instead of a humanoid pretending to be an animal, kind of a thing.
I
Just
dig
play
it.
the bear that the Polish army brought in as their as one of their like war bears.
There we
Yes.
go. I'll just play Cocaine Bear.
Yes.
There you go.
Just play like a werebear. Fucking go
Yep.
ham.
Yep, I'm in the lava.
Oh, that was probably too hard. Oh, I'm okay. Okay, there is a thing back there.
I live!
Stop. Thank you. Excuse me.
Oh,
I'm
if I
very
went in the lava.
concerned
Apparently
about.
that's no good.
Excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Nope. Alright.
Well, we all know
I
how
got
good
this.
I am at angles. Whee!
And I said, "Wee, wee, no!"
Yeet! Uh,
Are you effing kidding me right now? What was the? What? I hit nothing.
You hit everything. Don't lie.
This game is just trolling me right now.
have either of you ever seen Star vs. the Forces of Evil?
No, I have not.
Oh, so basically, she is this princess from another world, but all of her spells are like Narwhal Blast or Unicorn Spray, and they're just like really girly, silly, over the top. And I'm like, I think that would be a really fun character to play, where she just seems really ditzy, but actually has these really powerful spells with ridiculous names.
I love
Like,
it.
just nickname every spell as something else. Just flavor it as something else.
Wow. Once the
We're
end, we just all failed.
Okay, where is the hole?
I think it's down below.
It
Oh,
is.
It's above.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
We get there eventually. But I think we have to go down to go up.
Or I just go all the way down, because yeah. Because game said no.
No! I was doing so well, but it was like, nope, lava. Into the tube, whee!
Are you kidding me? I just barely missed the fucking tube.
Okay, I made it in the tube.
Double bogey. Okay, 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 okay. We can do that. Yeah, I nicknamed this game Rage with Your Friends.
Fair.
Because that's definitely what it feels like
interesting
sometimes.
though, is I really don't rage.
You're that quiet rage. It's just like,
No,
death do all. No, I'm kidding.
so I don't know if you watched when Dan and I played Getting Over It with Benjamin Foddy, and it was basically like first person to rage quit. We end the game.
Oh, that's 100% gonna be Dan.
It was 100% Dan. I ran out of time, but it's fine. But
Between the
it was
two of
really
you,
funny.
yeah, no, that's Dan.
It was just really funny though, because Dan's watching, because we both had our stuff up, and I'm just like, do. I'm like, oh look, I missed again, and I'd start laughing, or like I yeet myself, and I'd be like, bye life, and I'd start laughing some more, and Dan's like over there just like, I don't understand.
What? We're not perfectionists. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, not at all. I'm not bad at
Never.
all.
Ooh, I got a jester hat.
Oh, I just
I
got a
got a Viking hat.
sombrero. I want the Viking
Ooh.
hat.
Viking helmet.
You can have my sombrero.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought that was really funny. So like I don't know why. I just like I think I'm conditioned.
I only really get super competitive when it comes to Trivial Pursuit.
Oh, that's fair.
Mm,
That's a good one to be competitive in.
I
Yeah.
could see that. Yeah. Yeah.
So, any other questions, or do we want to play another round?
Up to you, Morgan.
I'm good to wrap up if you guys are, but
Yeah.
I don't have any other questions currently unless chat does. Chat, do we have
Yeah,
any
does
other
anybody in the chat have
questions?
anything? I mean, they were super chatty for a while.
Then they got super quiet.
You can
Scared 'em
chat
off.
more. It's okay.
Everything's fine.
Bring on the questions.
Bring on the questions. Well, it looks like
Ooh,
no. we don't
ooh,
have any more-
I got one last one. If you
Yeah.
could be any movie monster, what would you be?
Hmm.
Personally, I would be Godzilla.
See, I was thinking Godzilla.
I'd be Gizmo. Just because, like, if somebody really pissed me off, I'd be like, I'm just gonna go take a shower. I'll be back. You messed
Hey
with the
guys, it's
wrong
midnight. I'm
person.
hungry. Feed me.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm just so cute and cuddly inside until you piss me off.
I think I would be the the really cool like panther like creature from the first Avatar movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I would be. I like how they look a
Okay,
lot.
those are cool. Those are cool. Nice.
My backup would probably be being Predator because I love Predator.
Ooh, my backup would be a xenomorph. So
Yeah,
you and I would be enemies.
I would
They tried to
specifically
find me.
be a queen xenomorph. I almost said Godzilla though. If I wanted, I don't see. I almost also said before the creature from Avatar. I almost said Toothless, but I don't really consider Toothless a monster because he's not
Same.
like rude and like awful. And I mean, not that they all are awful. Anyway, yeah, I don't really view him as a monster. I
Yeah,
view him as a creature.
Yes, yes. And before you said Predator, I almost said Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh my god,
Oh
yes.
my gosh, that's hilarious.
What did you do, Ray? What did you do? I tried to think of the thing that made me the happiest as a child. What did you do? It just popped in there.
I love it.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I have a Funko of a toasted angry one
Oh yeah.
of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Yeah.
Him just being like raging.
I love that. The Thing, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Just as long as nobody says like human centipede, I'd be like, no, thank
Ooh,
you.
no, thank you.
But
Yeah.
it's like also
Yeah,
like, what part of that would you want to be? I feel like the front. I want to be the head. Don't want to be the back end. No.
Nowhere in between there.
No, I don't want to be anywhere in the back.
No. No.
No. No, thank you. Lan's like, I'm mean.
Okay, another question for you. If you had if you were able to choose any Pokemon to be your Pokemon, what Pokemon would it be?
Hands down, Bulbasaur. Like,
Nice.
not even a question. Bulbasaur.
Nice. Would
Yeah,
you
my boy.
ever evolve Bulbasaur?
If needed.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, he just cute, cuddly boy.
Okay.
He's mid-grade. He's not Squirtle.
Oh, very nice Latin. Abra. Latin would do Abra.
Nice.
Very nice.
I have too many. Like, that's the problem.
That's where
'cause
I'm
I
at.
Yeah, like I love Ninetales. Just because I would be like, I would just be like, I just want to hold you. But then I love Eevee, and I'd be like, and with Eevee, I'd be like, well, what if I just feel like evolving you into whatever at the time, and then evolving you back?
You could just get a Ditto and have them all.
Or, if I really
Right?
want to troll people, I'll just get Mr. Mime.
It's interesting because I'm definitely like for like my go-tos, I'm definitely like a dragon ghost type. Kind of like I love the dragons, I love the ghost types. There's quite a bit of psychic I really like as well. So it's really hard. I have like a little Espeon behind me because I always thought they were really cute. But I would probably, if I could choose any of them, I guess Rayquaza. Shiny, please.
Okay.
Shiny Rayquaza.
I also like
sick.
Charmander. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's too many good ones. Like that's also an issue.
Yeah. There's a lot
Yeah.
of really good ones. I also love like
Which we
Artivar.
still have to do that campaign, Morgan.
Yeah, I gotta work on it.
I was in a Pokemon campaign for like one session.
So we interviewed a guy who took all the Pokemon and put them into create a Pokemon D&D campaign.
Yeah, and like
Yeah, I was gonna say-
the campaign actually like runs in Kanto and everything else, which is really cool.
Nice. Yeah, we were doing that too, and like we were using I think it's called Pokeroll RPG.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But unfortunately it didn't go beyond a single session, so
Gotcha. Yeah, our
Cool.
thing is called the guy we followed, he's called Dungemons on
okay.
like Instagram and everything. He puts out really cool stuff.
I have a friend who's running a Digimon Kids on Bikes campaign.
Nice.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like
the goal,
it. I like
the goal
it.
for ours was Morgan would put it together, and I would be like, basically like Ash Ketchum, right? But then we would have random people come in, and I'd be like, "Hey, I ran into you." So like, if you showed up, Kate, I'd be like, "Hey, what's up? You want to run with me for a little bit?"
Let's do it!
Team Rocket's here! Quick, run!
Oh my god, Team Rocket's the best.
We're blasting off again. All right.
Yeah, that would be a fun character concept. It's just a villain that's bad at being a villain.
Yes, that'd be a good one.
Basically, what Gru from.
Yes, yeah, that too. So, I think with that, we're good to wrap up. It doesn't seem like there's any other questions out there.
No.
So, yeah. First things first, before we get to the end and the wrap up, Kate, where can people find you? That way they can go support you.
Nerdhalla on Twitch, Nerdhalla Designs on pretty much any other platform.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Very nice, very nice. And where are people able to watch your podcast that you do?
Either on More Than Dice with it's more_than_dice on Twitch. Otherwise, More Than Dice on like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
So
Perfect. Thank you so much, Latin, for providing the link to Nerdhalla's
thank you, Latin.
Twitch. Thank you. All right, everybody. First things first, if you know someone that you would like us to spotlight on our show, like we just did today with Nerdhalla, let us know by posting in our Discord or tagging that person on our social media. That way we can give them the love. We can, interview them and have fun times playing games or getting angry at golf balls. It's always a fun time. But
Swear with your friends. It's the best game ever.
yes, yes. We want to thank you so much for joining us, Kate. It was lovely having you on the show, and again, this is one of our favorite episodes we get to do is interviewing people. So thank you for your time and hanging out and talking
Yeah,
D&D and stuff with us.
yeah.
But yeah, so everybody, for our next show, we have another interview. We are actually set and ready to go with Tony O'Twitch. I know, Kate, you're familiar with Tony, so is Dan and quite a few others. So we're super, super excited. Also, for my last bit of the wrap up, before we go, don't forget to check us out across all our social medias. We're on Facebook, X, or Twitter, whichever your preference is, and
Twitter.
Instagram, and also Blue Sky. So yeah, make sure you search up Techeries over there.
That's right.
Yep.
And you guys make sure you show us some love. I'm going to say this correctly this time because Morgan has pointed this out twice now to me that I didn't do it. Right? So give us some love if you like the content by hitting that heart on Twitch.
Not Twitter.
Not Twitter. You can do it on Twitter too. I mean, we love. I mean,
We
it's not
do,
like
we do.
don't.
We do.
And you can always watch our re-airs on YouTube. So head on over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you know when the notifications happen and everything. And yeah, we're excited to talk with Tony next week. Kate, as always, it's been awesome.
Yes,
Can't wait to do
thank
more
you.
stuff with you down the road. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Might have to
Friendship
recruit Morgan
strong.
now.
And yeah, until then, you guys keep processing and have a great rest of your day.